Zolak and Bertrand.
I want to happen to him what happened to you. Happen.
It was an intoxicating environment, and I got intoxicated.
Why does this keep happening?
Zolak and Bertrand, the Sports Hub.
As we've seen recently, there have been more editing problems, and they go back to over a couple of years, multiple examples of editing and interview process and all that. I thought that the interview I had with him was done very deceptively, and I've asked for the transcript from him, and they won't give it to me. They've done that with others. I'm not really sure what that policy is.
Yeah. That's a bill I like. Set my ass up.
Bill Belichick wants to go on CBS Sunday Mornings and not be asked a simple question of how he met his girlfriend, who was sitting right there and was acting also in a dual role as publicist. What was so bad about the question?
I don't know. His head spun quick.
They put out a statement after the fact when that happened. He could have just answered. If it was no big deal, why didn't he just answer? I've never understood that part of that interview. How come he didn't answer? How come he didn't put a smile on and say, oh, we met in 2021. We were on the same flight.
He may have been involved in another relationship and he didn't want to talk about it at that time.
But he then put out that information in a statement immediately thereafter. That's the part I never really got about that interview. Is it only looked bad because of her, not because of him.
Right, stopping the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
It only looked bad because of her.
She said
not
that
because of anything CBS did. And by the way, CBS has staunchly defended their interview and has maintained the entire time. Nope. We specifically said everything was fair game and we were allowed to ask whatever we wanted. Like, who else? Who are the other fraud interviews on CBS? Have you ever watched that show? It's great, number one. But number two, it's not really all that controversial. They're not really looking to play like gotcha on that show. They don't really do that. It's kind of like easygoing Sunday morning magazine show. It's not 60 Minutes. But it's CBS Sunday Mornings. There's a difference.
Bill's so stoic, and like he would stare ahead, like when he didn't want to talk about something. When she said, "We're not going to talk about that," you watch his head. It's like the actress. So he snaps right, looks at her. What? Like you're controlling this now? Like he was taken aback, like not prepared for that in that instant. And that's what CBS showed. They showed like the torn sweatshirt. And they showed the head go to the left, like when she said that. Like what?
Florio brought this up, and I think he's right. If you're CBS and he's still gonna air out some of these grievances like this and say something like that, I would release the transcript if you're CBS right now.
I don't think
Why not? Why wouldn't you?
I don't think they have anything to lose.
If you don't, it makes it look like he's got the point here.
Right.
Because he is a by-the-book technical guy. If you tell me you're going to ask me this or we're going to play ball and do this interview, and then you're going to use the word deception.
I have a question. What's in the transcript that he's looking for?
I don't know.
That's what my point is, too. That's why if I'm CBS, I do it because I don't really understand what could possibly have taken place.
I think he
with
knows.
The deceptive editing. The story was her stopping the interview like that.
Well, he knows, but he wants to publicize it.
Well, I mean, I don't know what could possibly be in there. Isn't the worst part the part we already got to see? What, did they ask him a bunch of questions about his life that were in the book that he felt was rude to edit out because he cares about it?
Maybe.
How'd that book sell, by the way? How'd the book do?
What was the Butler chapter in that?
Yeah, thank you, Zoe. I like that, Zoe. Yeah, where was the Butler chapter explaining the Butler decision? Where was that? Zoe, look what happens to Zoe.
People want to know about two things.
You hang around with me long enough, No,
but like seriously, people want to know three things: relationship and ownership, how it went bad at the end,
the Brady breakup,
what happened with Tom, why'd you undercut Tom, and what'd you do with Malcolm?
That book would have sold.
Oh man.
Do you want to write a book so you can put it on the shelf behind you on a Zoom call, or do you want to write a book that people are eager to read?
Here's my question.
He chose to write the book to be able to say he wrote a book.
Did you see the video of PMT?
I saw a bunch of it. Yeah, why?
Did you see the 6 Super Bowl trophies and how they were played?
I did, yeah.
Where was this filmed at?
His office.
I would think it would be
his
in North
office, he went
Carolina.
to
Carolina,
They went
so
there.
he had that belt with his 6 trophies behind
Yeah,
him.
it looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
If I had his kind of dough, I'd
I
do the
thought
same
I
thing.
saw that. And I go, wow, that's pretty.
It is pretty.
Yeah, because when you're in the Super, every guy gets one.
Yeah,
Brady
those
has
the
them, too.
replica
Yep.
trophies. Yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Went to a party at Gostowski's and he had a bunch of them.
Really?
Yeah, we did a party on the beach down at not Narragansett. Yeah, I think it was Narragansett. And he lived on the beach there, and he had a table out there on the beach, but had the trophy sitting there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It's on the beach?
Yeah.
Where was this
He had a
house?
beach house.
Where was it?
It's where the ferry goes to Block Island. Hey, get away
Nice.
on the Block Island ferry. It's just like
Zach's boy Billy needs to go to Block Island and write a jingle about Block
little
Island and the
follow-up?
ferry.
Come to Rhode Island, don't step on some ridges.
Or get stabbed, apparently.
Right.
Ooh, man, the video's coming out of that thing.
Bad
Yeah,
area.
not good. Not good. Not what you're looking for.
Get some wieners and some coffee, milk, coffee. But you got to say coffee. Yep. Haven Brothers. Get out. Sandwich at night out of a trailer. What else they got in Providence? What's Providence famous for?
Federal Hill.
Yeah.
know?
How's he going to get after Federal Hill, though?
Talk about
At Will's.
the fire thing there.
Yeah.
Water fire.
Water fire.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got the mall.
Come stare at Dirty River with fire in the middle.
Oh, I don't know that the mall is a shining beacon anymore. Used to be, man.
Used to be.
Used to be.
They have a Popeyes.
When
that
malls
have
were a
stayed.
thing.
Popeyes
Oh,
and
that
Johnny
one was-
Rockets
yeah.
have stayed, and that Dave & Buster's is a great one. It really is. And they've revamped it and redid it over the years. I go to a mall just to eat, play at Dave & Buster's. Hell with the shopping.
Good food court.
They used to have the best Nordstrom's there, which had a cafe upstairs. It was awesome. How does that place go under? What a great store. They got one in Natick, right? Yeah.
Was the Mall of America dying when you guys were out there, or is that
No,
still?
it was doing pretty well.
Dude,
Was
they have 5 lid stores.
But the problem is it's so big that it's basically the same mall repeated, as Zoe just mentioned. There were 5. I think we counted 5 or 6 lids. And you're like, well,
All right,
I
was just
feel
there.
like look, there's another, what's the
Do you remember we had the-
girls' little perfume store there where the,
Oh, yeah.
like cheap perfumes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Bath
about.
and Body Works.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, there's another Bath and Body Works.
Remember how far we had to
there's
walk to go to
another
Macy's?
Liz.
Remember we got
there's
the pullovers?
Wait a second. Like, are we repeating stores? Is that how this works here? Because it's just so gigantic.
The 6th American Eagle. Yeah.
Right. And it has an amusement park and a roller coaster in the middle of it.
We used to take an Uber from the hotel to the mall, and to get out, my balls were so cold when you stepped outside. Like frozen in 5 seconds.
That's because you don't wear underwear.
Had a suit on, suit pants and underwear. And
Oh, yeah, you didn't have a shot, man. Suit pants? Yeah, no.
Thin suit pants,
Yeah.
no underwear. What did you expect to have? You should have had long underwear on underneath that.
Dude, Radio Row was in the food court.
It was.
It was pretty not great.
It was.
And it was packed.
I would have thought you would have liked that with the food options right there.
I like that. They had a dim sum place here. Oh, it's awesome. Great. I got that every day.
Mall of America could use a song, a jingle,
Yeah.
a little something there.
Remember we walked to Macy's? How far that was? To get
Yes.
the pullovers?
Yes.
It was like 20, 25-minute walk.
It took a long
It was like
time
walking through
to get to
Caesars.
the other side.
Really?
Like walking
Yeah, it was
through
like
Caesars.
Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas, Caesars in Vegas. Like, we're still in Caesars. This is crazy.
And then I remember we got there and the woman's like, "Oh, those are on the very first floor." Like, oh, okay.
Down.
It's like 4 escalators down.
I was saying, wait, how many floors
Where
is
the
the Mall of
hell are we
America?
going? It was a lot. The
Love
Macy's had, it felt like it had more floors than the mall itself.
They had the indoor park, amusement park.
Yeah.
we did the Patriots welcome party there. I rode the roller coaster all night. Free drinks and roller coasters. Like this was unbelievable. People could sleep there and you wouldn't know.
The mall was 3 levels, right? It wasn't 2, it was 3.
3.
3 in the mall. So you look up instead of there being a second, you go up.
You go
There's
up.
3 levels there. Big.
Boy, what a vision.
Woo! Malls. That used to be a thing. More from Bill in his interview. He was asked about not getting into the Hall of Fame. And he was also asked about the pressure of being the head coach of the New England Patriots and just being the Patriots in general. We'll get to those items next.
Zoe and Beetle are back with more on the Sports Hub.
And with that record that I just laid out, no head coach has a record anywhere near that. First vote, Hall of Fame, no-brainer. Didn't happen.
Yeah, not so fast.
Not so fast. Were you shocked?
Well, out of my control. And, honestly, I've been very focused on my job at the University of North Carolina and the players and the university there. So, whatever happens. But I'm proud of what we accomplished as teams at New England and certainly at the Giants, and proud of those relationships. So, that's what matters the most.
Everybody from Tom Brady to President Trump, all across the board, there was widespread shock at that. Did that make you feel good that so many people came out defending you?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's great to hear that support from so many people and from so many different fields, not just football, but many others. And so I was very appreciative of that support and the positive comments that they made.
Bill Belichick with Sean Hannity. He wouldn't just admit that he was floored by the fact that he didn't get into the Hall of Fame. Like, just are we doing tell-all interviews here or not?
Of course he was.
Of course he was. Yeah. But he won't say it. Like, he won't say a lot of things.
It's one of the most shocking things in sports. It really is. And you could sit here and say he treated people poorly, or he burned bridges and people have vendettas against him.
Everybody's done that.
You can't.
Everyone in football's done that, right?
You cannot recognize his accomplishments and say it's the best of all time. He's not worthy of a first ballot. Or other guys who have maybe won one got in. He's the quintessential first ballot guy. That's why you have first ballot for that guy. Like, you got to be bigger than yourself than, he pissed me off in 2003 when I was covering him. And I have a vote, and I'm going to show him. That's BS. That's BS.
Well,
so he's going to get in next year,
I think he
right?
was stunned. I think was stunned, and it was okay to say that he was stunned, but he wouldn't do it because I don't know. I don't know why. He doesn't want to give real answers. By the way, T-Bone tipped me off as to what the hell he's talking about with CBS. He's probably referring to Pete Hegseth in a scandal with an interview that would happen in March of this year.
Okay.
Which, again, if he wants to put himself in the same category as a hard-hitting political interview on, again, I even said this without knowing that story. Didn't I just say?
Yeah.
This is CBS Sunday Morning, not 60 Minutes. Those are two different animals.
Right. I thought
and
it
they
was
got, so they
Sunday Morning Fluff.
They creatively, apparently edited an interview to have him say, to have the appearances of him saying something that he wasn't saying. I don't know all the details, but there's headlines about it. So he's going to use that as his example of how he got, in his mind, screwed by CBS. Like, stop.
He's talking to Hannity. He's probably hamming it up to his own audience. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Of course he does.
Yeah, I don't care that he goes into what are his safe spaces. I just would like real answers or honesty to make it interesting. I don't think it's a bad thing if Bill Belichick were to answer that question just honestly. Like, he had to sit.
But if he brings up CBS, you know he's going to get that reaction.
He had to. No, but on the Hall of Fame thing, he had to sit there and pause for a second because he wanted to think about what he wanted to say as opposed to just saying what's on his mind. And that's when you know you don't have a great interview subject, when they want to pause and think about how to phrase it all to make it vanilla. That was what he made it. Are you shocked?
Anything good on TikTok?
What's on there?
No,
Can't even get through the segment without going on.
I showed you what was on there.
What? Oh, yeah.
It just popped up.
I'm in a real transparent mode today.
Nope.
You showed me the video. It was like a video for selling something. It was an advertisement.
Yeah.
It was an advertisement.
And he said, "Gee, this is sort of a provocative sort of image in an advertisement." It was for something in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And it was this housewife that was wearing a shirtless blouse. And I would agree with Zoe's assessment. I had to take a minute, take a breath. I said, wow, that is.
How many did you buy?
I mean, she's selling something to dice up watermelons? What's going on there in that kitchen? You know? Couple of honeydews on the counter? What are we talking about over
I
there?
said chicken breasts.
Multiple. 2. I thought,
Quite the algorithm.
wow.
Over
I mean,
there.
there's nothing dirty about the ad, but I was like, wow, that's a very attractive woman they chose to put in that advertisement. And it stood out to Scott, and he thought it was worth sharing with me, and I thought,
Clickbait.
that is clickbait. They're trying to get you to buy. TikTok is a big seller of goods now. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're selling a lot of stuff through that.
I was texting with Brewski yesterday.
They got the goods.
AI's got another.
Don't even say it.
Teddy
Don't
Brewski
even-
is dying.
Oh, jeez.
And I sent it to him because they got it. They
Just
did
in
it to me
case-
three
to
months
let him
ago.
know, yeah.
He's so pissed about it. Yeah, he's been getting his phone's been ringing off the hook.
He was out fishing
He
yesterday.
was on TV yesterday.
on
I sent him
NBC.
on the boat ramp.
Yeah, he's out there putting the boat in.
He loves fishing. He can catch stripers, boy. He is good.
So it's like, sorry, man.
Let's.
I'm so glad you're not
Drake
dead.
may
I'm
start a
so glad you're not
fundraiser for you.
dead.
Thinking of you.
You guys suck today.
let's
I hate today.
let's see if
Today
if
sucks.
the Foxborough Community Center can,
Let's say
The Teddy Brewski Foxborough Community Center.
can organize an event for him.
His dad wasn't
Phil
calling me
Collins
back.
benefit concert.
To the Teddy
With
Brewski
appearances by
5K.
Sax Boy Billy. Why is he so mad at me?
I don't know. He was the one that was on TikTok. Yeah.
It really was. It was a woman that was. It was just at the kitchen counter. He's like,
Yes. She was not showing off the product. She was.
I mean, we were being pitched. Yeah. That's for sure. Brendan's in the car. What's up, Brendan?
Good afternoon. You know, who doesn't enjoy a couple of nice cantaloupes on the counter?
That's right.
Anyways, so I want to go back to our
Fruit
start
bowl
of the
you
show
want to
here.
get into.
Not agenda-free Friday, but what is up with the traffic on the highways, right? Why are we always all just jammed up? There's no stop signs, no red lights on the highway. But
Bingo.
yet we're
Where
all
are
just
you, Brendan?
going
Where are you?
nowhere.
There's no wrecks. There's no
I'm on-
traffic. There's no wrecks. Sorry. There's traffic everywhere, and it sucks.
But why? That doesn't make any sense.
Look
I'm on the
around. Do you
highway
think
now.
all those
I'm
people are going to
off.
work? Do you think any of those
No.
people work?
No, they don't.
Thank you. I'd like to have their job. Just sit in a car.
He called this an agenda-free Friday. It feels like it a little bit, even though
does.
that's not our
Oh,
thing. That's a Felger Maz
I think
item.
it's Let It Fly Wednesday. That could become a thing around here. Let It Fly Wednesday.
Whatever Wednesday.
Yeah, it's got to be alliterative.
Better than
You
whip 'em
can't
out.
just. All right, Opie.
How's the mayor?
Let's go to Herman. He's in Foxborough. He's got subject line high school football.
Hey, Herman.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Scott, this one's directed at you because you've been talking about high school football, the MIAA,
Sure.
and their decisions recently. I think it's just kind of ridiculous. You just say that teams like Zavarian recruit. Like, wouldn't there be in the past 40 years any instances of them, getting caught doing something like that?
You want
Any
me
evidence
to get the
of them
Hasselbeck brothers
recruiting?
on?
Yeah, I mean, their son, he went
Do
to
you not
UCLA,
do you not
and-
think that they recruit? Seriously.
Absolutely not. The Hasselbacks.
I have
Zavarians,
three
they sent
friends
their
that
son
have
there.
stud kids that they recruited that
All
go
right.
there.
Let me ask
Okay?
you this.
And
Let me
they
ask you
pay.
this.
They pay for them.
So Herman, did you
Go ahead.
Did you go to Zavarian?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for the call. As I said yesterday,
Why do you
if
people
you
get offended by this?
if you went to Zavarian, you go to Zavarian, you coached at Zavarian, please don't call. Because your opinion on this is useless.
the quarterback's
You
going
all-
to Penn State,
you
and he's from Natick.
feel the same way. And as a follow-up to yesterday, even if Herman's premise is correct, they don't recruit. Okay?
They're a fraud, right? Go ahead.
No. Just take it on its face.
Yep.
Fine, you don't recruit. Does the point not stand that you are capable of having a player from anywhere play for you? That just says to themselves, Xaverian's a good school, which it is, and they've got a good football program, which it does.
Yes, which I
and they say, I would like to go there because I like football, I'm good at football, and I know I would like to go to a good school. You can pull a kid from 10 miles away, 20 miles away,
50,
30 miles away, 100 miles away if you wanted to. That's the point. A public high school can't do that even if they wanted to. So even if you don't recruit, fine, you don't recruit. Fine, you frauds, you don't recruit.
You pay.
The point still stands. And if, again, you go there, you went there, your kids went there, or your coach, don't call. Please don't call.
Yeah.
Because
you look stupid. I got friends there that they pay pretty much 80% of the tuition.
We know how you feel. Okay.
I got friends that went to Catholic Memorial that they cover the entire bill because the family can't pay for it. So don't call. And I don't know why you people get so offended by this. It's not a problem. Just like Beetle said, don't punch down. When you're playing at a different level.
I think it's great that all these programs are great and are excelling. Just play each other.
Yeah.
It's still great that you're a part of the high school football of Massachusetts.
It's like that.
We want good high school football.
Every state.
We recognize that you're really good.
Every state.
We just think the really good teams that have that big, massive advantage of being able to take kids from anywhere should play each other. That's all. That's the only premise of the conversation.
Right.
We just like keeping it fair. That's all.
Well, they do for half the season.
You people are so,
I know.
You people are so stupid.
Until the end.
You're so stupid. Like my kid throws at the M2 quarterback academy. They got kids from everywhere here around here. The guy does great. Mike McCart's phenomenal. Him and Alex McLaughlin. They do a great job. The quarterbacks are paid to go to certain schools all around, some of the top ones. Vargas up at St. John's, Tabor Academy and Peter Bork. Keep going. Will Wood and Xaverian. Don't be stupid. It makes you look dumb. And it's not called attaching talent. It's called recruiting and payment.
Attaching talent.
Because you get to the game and you look and you see these kids are a foot taller and they just look different. And you know you're not paying to go there. You look dumb. Just call it for what it is. It's not a big deal. Then play your own. That's all. You coach at youth sports. You have A and B teams. Should B teams play A teams all the time?
Nope.
Thank you.
Sometimes in an exhibition.
Sometimes you have
but
cross talent.
for a title, no, that's dumb. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah. When scores are 44-0 in the first quarter and second quarter playoff games, you got
right.
You got
like CM's run last year through the playoffs.
There's something wrong with the system.
When they're demolishing the public schools they went through in the playoffs, shut them out, just demolished them. 47-0 and 49-0 in their first two playoff games. And they could have beat them 100-0 if they wanted to. Like, all right, well, this is obviously...
And they're playing down a division, too.
Yeah, well, they're a big problem. They're the problem, as Zoe will tell you. But it's like, I mean, what are we doing? Why is that a thing?
Racking up wins.
Why is that a thing? Why is it that those teams get to demolish public schools along the way?
Because it's thrilling. They pump their fists at the end.
That are doing things the right way and are trying to develop programs in their town and are trying to keep kids involved and they're having a good season and they're a playoff team and they make it maybe to the second round of the playoff. Just to get met by that? Yeah. You want us to do this again today? I don't want to do this again today.
Oh, it's a direct shot at me.
Yeah, well, no, I'm just saying.
We was a very person that knows better. You went there. All
right, I got to do this then before headlines. Matt's in Rhode Island. Hey, Matt.
Yeah, I'm really concerned with McKone's behavior over the last 24 hours.
Why that? Me too.
McKone, how much did Zoe bribe you to bring up this San Juan song? Because I feel like it's a distraction from talking about Rossini Vrabel.
I hate it. I was the first to go. I was the first to attack McKone.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so didn't even like the song at first, though.
It was just a way to not talk about Rossini getting out and finding her groove.
Yeah.
Right?
Hit that crap show.
Rossini's got her groove back. Yeah. That's what's going on there. Here are the headlines with McKone.
Carstella.
First time in San Juan, me hope.
While you're working, so are they. If you can call sitting around talking about sports work.
Okay, so what are we talking about here?
Zolak and Bertrand, the Sports Hub.
Got a little wagon wheel. Flip-flops on the dock. Shooting golf balls. Oh, Hootie. What's better, Hootie Blowfish or...
Oh, jeez, this or that. Starting a little early with Zoe.
Well, it starts Tuesday. This or that comes back Tuesday.
Hootie and the Blowfish or what?
Darius Rucker is a country guy.
Hootie.
Yeah.
Hootie. Not even close.
I went to Sandals in St. Lucia.
This is like back the 100th time
after we got married.
Story.
And they had a multi-Swiss Army knife Darius Rucker at the resort. We went to a country barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they do the theme stuff. He had like a red bandana around his neck, the check shirt, the cowboy hat, and he was like doing wagon wheel. Next thing at night, he's got a silk suit on, and we're at the club, and it's Earth, Wind, and Fire. And it was like, I was so entertained every day. He was something different every day. Just like jack of all trades. But like, this is a great gig. You live on this island.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and you if you're a performer, you just perform every day, and then you live there.
Well fed, well housed, beautiful, beautiful resort.
Not a bad gig.
This is great. Yeah. I played golf barefoot there. We didn't have shoes. We didn't bring golf shoes, but they had a golf club there.
Did you lotion your feet on the golf cart like you do in the studio?
No. By that point, my feet were broken in summer. Summer feet.
Summer feet.
My feet are starting to turn.
He's got summer feet.
I had them out yesterday. Man, my feet got sunburned yesterday. They hurt. Deceptive sun yesterday.
Lotioning those things up.
Paulie's in the truck for you.
My man.
Hey, Paulie.
Hey, Bird, don't be worried about Greg the Bear Bedard. He's just a grumpy old bear. He's only happy when he's miserable. Somebody mentioned that to me a long time ago. My friend,
is that right?
That's right.
No,
yeah,
right?
He's only happy when he's miserable. He's like that with everybody.
You come to the golf tournament?
With you.
You come to the golf tournament?
Oh, I'm trying. So 90%. I'll be there.
All right, that's good. I'll take that.
I know I got to show. I know I got to be there. I've been there for a few years. I got
beers on me.
Close your tabs.
But anyway, yeah, don't let him bother you, Bird. Please. He's like that with everybody. If you thought he was going to hold that in, he's Mr. Negativity. When whoever was pissing him off come around, when you mentioned who it was talking about him, he's not going to just hold it in. You were talking about me back in the back. I heard that. And now Belichick. Why don't he just be honest with everybody? Are you surprised? Well, if he was going to be honest, he'd just say, well, before I came to New England, I was a good coach. I was an excellent defensive coach my whole career, but I was a good coach before I came to New England. And I was just an average coach until Tom Brady showed up. And then when Tom Brady was here, and I had Scott Pioli and Nick Caserio running the show from the general manager's seat, things went great. And then when Pioli had left and Caserio took off because he gets tired of my crap, and I ran Tom Brady out of town, I had nothing left. I was terrible. Check my last 5 years. So that's probably why I got to wait. If you wanted to be honest with themselves.
But I don't think that's it, Paulie. I think it's personal. I think it's personal why he didn't get in on the first go-round, and he'll get in on the second go-round. But the first time, I think it was personal. I don't think it was related to Cleveland or related to post-Brady.
Personal.
Or draft picks late in his career. I don't think it was any of those things. I think it was personal.
Media.
For a lot of guys.
The media and those committees are different cats, man. And if they feel they've been burned or...
You don't think it was the rules? They just had one hand at time behind their back. There was nothing they could do?
What are you, stupid? Have you witnessed what went on here for 20 years? How about the Super Bowls they lost? Not just the 6 they won.
But he said I shouldn't worry about Bedard. I'm not worried, but I would just say I'm going to stick with my take that Caleb Lomu's going to play.
Did you get the shirt?
He's going to play. I did. I ordered one. I ordered a
two of them.
Lomu shirt. Is on the way.
White one.
And to give a bigger sample of offensive linemen that were late first-round picks. This is not... I just used Nate Solder. I guess that was a bad example. And even Louth has been in my ear. Louth, big presence around here today.
He's put out fires.
Louth is in my ear about how the starts for Nate Solder were fake starts in his first year. He was an extra tight end. Fake starts.
Let's not throw him under the bus.
All right. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, he's mad at me now.
He wants a heads up.
Louth is pissed. Bedard is pissed. They're all very pissed at me.
Pissed me off today.
It's fine. So fake starts for Solder. So, okay, I drop it. Forget Nate Solder. Forget I ever mentioned Nate Solder. Here we go. From 2011 to 2025, the last 15 drafts prior to this one. Neil Collins and the research team, I was looking at the last 5 years. He said, no, let's do a 15-year sample. I said, okay, that's why you do you and I do me. And there were 32 offensive linemen that I would consider late-round picks from picks 20 to 32.
All right.
We'll call the bottom third. 32 offensive linemen, 20 of them were tackles, 12 of them were guards. Of the 32, 32, 15 of them played at least 15 games in year one. 15 of 32 played at least 15 games plus. 15 to 17 games. Of the 32, 25 of them played at least half the season. 25 of 32 late-round offensive linemen played at least half the season. The others, 4 players played between 0 and 4. 3 players played between 5 and 7. So only 7 of the 32 played 7 games or less. And a lot of those guys I started looking into in recent years were guys with injuries. So over a 15-year window, late-round offensive linemen play football in their rookie year when they're drafted in the, again, late round, the late first round. They all play. Forgive me for that earth-shattering take of mine. Forgive me. I forget that I mentioned Nate Solder. Please, strike that from the record. Forgive me for having done that. But all the other offensive linemen taken in that range play too. So there's a long established history of those guys playing football in their first year. And even in a weak draft, teams value their own first-round pick.
Yeah.
And this team valued that player enough to trade up for him. I had no idea this was going to become controversial.
A team that's not deep. A very thin team.
But it apparently has.
Think about that. 2 year in a rebuild. Take a tackle in the first round a year ago, obviously. Top 5 pick. And then you go after a kid again in a year after. Like, they're trying to tell you, like, we need these people to play. They're filling needs. That's not a luxury pick. That is not a luxury pick. I was stunned when the pick came in. I didn't have tackle on the board. Nobody did. I don't think you did. I don't even think we talked tackle. Like, we're looking at defensive guys. Like, who are they going to, or receiver? You know, can you get the kid from USC like at 20? You know what I mean? Like, we were like, where can they move up to get the 20 to get like an impact player? And that pick here, like, holy crap, they took a tackle. That tells you they think we need tackles. We need guys to play now. You go up and target him. You don't sit there and fall back and slide back 8 spots, take the tackle and say, you know, we're going to develop him. That's not a developmental pick. Everybody I played with.
No, so it's basically a second-round pick.
My 10 years, again.
You don't know football, though.
My 10 years, all my first-round picks, plug-and-play starters. Again, it's Law, Singleton, Harlow, 8-Ball. Russell's nickname was 8-Ball.
Canny.
Chris Canty. And we stayed out after
Good dancer.
We stayed out after practice with Pete Carroll. And he said, please don't throw it this way. You throw one more ball with Troy Brown at him, we're going to sit you down. And we just caught him up. I laughed when I threw it.
Get his confidence
like,
up.
Pete, this kid sucks. He goes, we got to make him work.
29th overall last year, Josh Connerly, Commanders, 17 games, all of them started. 24th overall last year was Donovan Jackson with the Vikings. He played in 14 games, started 14 games. Yep. I'm going through. I'm going to keep going through.
I know every player in every case is different. I get that too.
Troy Fatana 2 years ago with the Steelers, he played in only one game. He's a guard, but he ripped up his kneecap.
Yeah, wasn't it a nasty injury?
Nasty, bad injury. His own kneecap was ripped and dislocated. Yeah. All right, today's takeaways next.
Nice.
Zolak and Bertrand.
Zolak and who?
On the Sports Hub.
times it takes.
That's not a hot take.
End of the day. Hot takes from the day. Today's takeaways with Zolak and Bertrand.
Give it to me.
On 98.5.
Give it to me.
The Sports Hub.
Give me the stuff. Oh! All right. Today's takeaway brought to you by our friends at Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Memorial Day weekend is upon us. Screw the weather. Get your body ready. Get the real start for summer. Uncovered grill, boat splash. Time to kick it into high gear doing the Awaken180weightloss.com. George, you won't be in tomorrow or Friday. Outstanding job this week.
Well, George gave me the heads up. We're big on having a heads up around here. Having a heads up is important.
Throw anyone under the bus.
I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. Having a heads up. So, George, of course, I teed you up for an easy one today, going back at Bedard, and I'm sure you did great production work here. Let's hear it, George. Oh, get to the goddamn point, Greg. Jesus. What is the point? How many?
It's such a different roster. When Solder got picked. 18.
Does he pay himself by the second? Does he pay himself by the word on his own podcast?
Mark the Beetle Bertrand.
What does he do? What's the point? Can we get to the point, please? What is the point? What's his problem with it? What is the issue? He always calls me whiny. There's no bigger bitch than him. Okay? Let's just call this for what it is.
Yes!
There's like this undercurrent beef with me and Greg for some reason over the years.
Why?
Right? Don't play his stuff anymore. Just don't. I'm just tired of it. Whatever, dude. You know what, T-Bone? Just stop. Stop playing his clips. Don't bring them to my attention. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't care. But is there a point in there? What is the point about Lomu? So Lomu's not going to play? They get back to the football stuff. What is the point? What? Is there a point? Why'd you do this to me today, T-Bone? Is there a point in there? So I got to blame Louth for this? For being just generally annoyed by this?
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry, Greg. You're right. Caleb Lomu sucks. It's a terrible draft. He's basically your second rounder, and he won't play. You think he stinks. Is that the take? All right, great. Fine.
George,
nice job, George.
Wow, George.
Way to go, George.
Leading candidate.
That's a good one.
Front runner.
Wow. George just strutting into the clubhouse after playing well on the back nine.
Freaking Puerto Rican.
Chips in on 18.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tip of the cap. Tip of the visor.
Nice putt, George. Nice putt.
Belger Maz coming your way next on this Wednesday. Have a great afternoon. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.